Right then, body shop, new project. We're sort of doing things the opposite way around to what we'd normally do here for some reason. But anyway, so this is a Touareg. This is the Mark II. It's 7P this one? I think yeah, 7P. These are 7P. The old ones are 7L. We're getting a lot of people asking us for parts for these now. So I don't know if we've got a picture of the Facebook advert, but one of Tony's friends, or at least a Facebook friend, posted they were selling his Touareg. A few little issues with it, wanted to get rid of it cheap. Turns out it was a V8 one, so if you look at this one, thank God that stopped. So this is the 8-cylinder. This is a later spec one, so this has got the, these are 340 horsepower standard and loads of torque. Still got small turbos on these, not very big, but this is just totally standard. Got a really rattly engine cover on, so that, I'm going to take it off because there's some rattles coming from this engine and it's annoying. With all projects, we should be filming everything we do. Up to now, it's been in the workshop and had a couple little bits and bats, and I think Owen filmed doing a little bit of gearbox servicing, so we'll put that video on. And I think, because I've done quite a few miles in this now, I've been all over the place in it, and I think it's cured a really horrible noise we had on overrun, but we'll wait and see. Otherwise, this needs a gearbox. It's got the 8-speed Ace in AL1000, something like that. We can tune these ones. We've read this one off, and it looks like we can tune it, so that's good. But yeah, quite a complicated engine. Definitely compared to the older one, there's a lot more complication going on with these ones. But in essence, it's all the same stuff. So we'll go through it and do what we need to do. But it's had a full service, because we're not sure when it last had one done. It's had new auxiliary belt, all the tensioners, all the pulleys and everything, they're all new. So that should be good, because we've got a bit of like a squeak, like an alternator belt squeak when we first got it, so we sorted that out. Like I said, it's full service, gearbox service. I'm not sure if we've gone as far as doing all the diffs and everything yet, but we will do that. So it was cheap for many reasons. We had to put a new bonnet catch, bonnet cable, and bonnet pull on, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a fair bit of money's worth of stuff. Loads of stone chips and stuff, so I think Adam's going to sort that out now, get that sorted. I think we'll do a dechrome on all the little bits of stuff, but then I think people hate or love the Overland vehicles that we seem to be doing quite a few of, but they seem to be good for business. We enjoy driving them, so we're going to keep building them. So I think the idea is get some big wheels, big tyres, get them on there. Not going to go crazy for mud terrains, go for some like hybrid tyres, maybe the rugged terrains like we've got on my Touareg and Craig's. So yeah, we'll see what we can get on there. That'll probably be later on, maybe. I'll do it. I'm going to do it tomorrow anyway. What you see before we test fit the wheels, I'm not too sure. But basically, what we're going to do here, the bits that were damaged inside, that's by the by. One of the other things that happened to this, the guy who owned it before tried driving down a really narrow street and got it wedged between a wall at this side and a wall at this side, which didn't do too much damage at this side, but it didn't fit. It got a bit of damage on here as well. And I think it's had some damage on the this rear side of the bump. Yeah, it's had some damage on this corner as well. You see, so a bit of damage all round. This light's damaged, and the main thing, which is a common problem on these Mark II Touaregs, I'm told, is the boot lid catches water in here somehow, and then gets all rotten and horrible, and so literally the number plate light's just falling out. So and it's got a bit of rust on the corner there as well, so it's going to be quite an expensive fix, I'd have thought, but we'll see what we can do. It probably needs a tailgate, but we might, for what this is going to get used for, we might just chop it out and just have a play and just see if we can tidy that up a little bit. The tow bar's stuck in. It used to do a lot of towing. It towed his rally car around. We have to get that out. I think we might put a receiver hitch in. Not 100% sure on that one, but we'll see. It's got a silly exhaust on it that whistles like mad. I'll put a video of what that sounds like. but we're going to rip that off as soon as we get a chance to get it in the workshop and get it sorted. But we just dropped on, we've got a couple of days, I think we must have had a cancelled job, a couple of days that the body shop's got free, that they can start sorting this out. And I think we're going to go for Raptor on the arches, down the sides. We said we'd dechrome the front, we'll dechrome this, Gig will probably do that. We might Raptor the roof rails to get rid of that, not too sure. And just have a good go around it and see. So this is the introduction, we'll get cracking and we'll start using it. So this is the old GoPro, so probably terrible quality. So we've got, this has already been took off. I don't know what George is doing with that. Where are you going? George, we test fit on here. We put it on in here. So we need to test fit that on there. We've got rid of all the stone chips, or they're trying to, down to bare aluminium. That's a decent amount of work. But they're having some right trouble with this bumper situation. This is an aftermarket body kit, like 4 grams worth or something stupid. So, is it on? Oh no! So, we shall record ourselves doing this. Got the wheel bolts.
I want to put this on my bike and...
I'm introducing what I'm doing here.
Gosh, it is.
You can put it on your bike after, definitely. We'll strap it on. Impact gun. We're a bit close here, so it probably needs the same as what the other Touaregs need to get a 33 on, and it's a bit close here as well. So this is a 33 inch, which is what's on my Touareg. We'll try this, which basically works out a 32 inch, which is what Craig's got on his Touareg. It does look pretty good, but it's too big. Even with jacking it up, it'll still be too close. You probably, yeah, he'd still be at full height. He's still going to be clattering it there. So we'll see. Keep playing. Are you pinching something?
Yeah.
You always come home with something when you come to work with me, don't you? Even when I tell you can't. What does it say?
Darkside overboard.
Overboard?
But what does it even say?
Try and read it.
Darkside entry doors.
Let's have a look.
What does it even say?
Do you want to turn the steering for me while I watch it?
Oh.
Come on. Yeah. Go all the way over now, way. So, back is absolutely fine. I think looking at how much this sticks out, we need some spacers on it as well, which will move that a bit closer. But then we have got a little bit of touching on this here, so you can see there's intercoolers there, so there's not a massive gap between that and intercooler. So that's a bit of a nightmare. But 32s look like they're going to go on alright. We'll not even bother with 33s, but I'm going to try the 33 on the back, see what that does like. So if that fits on the back, the 32 will fit straight on. So that sticks out too much. I think I'm going to jack it back and take that spacer off. That one needs a spacer, but not quite that big. So, yeah, I think we would get a 33 inch on that very easily on the back. Alright, 1 second, George. Yeah. 32. Might as well just stick with that. See what we can get away with. Pull the wheel out of the way then.
Right, I need these bolts.
Don't take them away, you need them. Here, pull that wheel out of the way. Have you got it? You got it? Go on, push it past. We'll just go under this space here. Where have you got it?
Oh, not yet.
Go on. It's alright there. Go on, it's alright there.
Right, bye-bye.
What's under these then?
Bye.
Oh, we need a 17.
What?
We need a 17mm socket.
Do you need this mat?
Yeah, we need to scale on that as well. Get out of the way that.
It's a good mat. It's a good mat, this and all.
See? So, the 33 inch fits on the rear.
Can you take it off for me?
Yeah, I'll help you in a sec. It's not too close to anything. The suspension's at normal height, so if we lift it up it'll only get better. So that's pretty good. Took the spacer off, and then it sits just right, so that offset, that width, would suit the car. So I've got to make a decision now whether we just get some at this size. We get some at that size. So it does look a ton better with that bigger one on. So we'll decide, and we'll see. Thank you.
Oh, it's banging it down now.
It is banging it down, you're right. To our overseas viewers, bang it down, means it's raining. You get your car and you get your car and put your foot on brake for me.
No.
Go on.
That one?
Get your car and put your foot on brake. Brake now, go on. Thank you. Nearly done. Great success.
What?
So, this car was over at the body shop. As you can see, they've started to sort out all the absolute mess that were going on here. All the fiberglass has been repaired, still got a little bit more to do here. But we're just waiting on having time basically to close all the body shop down for half a day and get wrapped all over the place. So while they're busy doing the insurance jobs, we're going to get this sorted. So the bumper's off to paint it, but while we're here, we're going to get this welded in. So we took the original detachable tow bar off. That one missing the key, so we just had to unbolt it and get it out of the way. But the idea is to put this in here somehow, like this, whatever we need to do. But anyway, we're going to put that in on the rear, and then we'll do something similar on the front. The crash bar on this is not as heavy duty. There's like a big piece of polystyrene goes up front of this, that takes most of the impact. And then this is just here to hold the chassis legs together. So we're going to probably have to, we want this to be in here somewhere, so it's just wherever the cutout and the bumper is, we want this to come out of the middle, be welded on there. We're probably going to have to put a piece of box section between, gusset it out. So I think this is going to be similar to the other Touaregs where to unbolt the crash bar you have to take some clips out for the radiator and stuff. So we'll do this in situ, it's a bit of a nightmare. We can sort it. But yeah, hopefully, I don't know what that piece is for, it's like a handrail. But yeah, we'll get that sorted as well, and then cut the bumper out, and then it's ready for the body shop to finish the paint work. And then we need to get some wheels and tyres sorted, which still not decided. Done a bit of measuring, we'll see. Shut up 2 minutes, please. Absolute numpties. So Mark's got the rear hitch done, all good, pretty strong, welded into where the tow bar originally went, bit of gusseting and stuff, so no problem. We'll put a picture of what it looks like when it's on and sorted. I can't bother to put bumper on again, but yeah. Anyway, front one is looking even sweeter. So here we are. You can put it in whichever way you want to put it in. I prefer it to be the other way in, but Star Mark's done it. So just a little notch out of the grille, and then if we just grab hold of it, just yank it out like that. Not enough to pull the bumper off. It come off easy. It'll come off with that. It will if I keep pulling on it. I snap it clean off. He's tightened it up with pliers and all to make me look stupid. Then it does come off. You twist it. Just a little twist and shake. So as you can see, it's got a lot of bracing on here. And then we'll pull the bumper off. You'll be able to see the other side of it. Mark, can you be my assistant, please? Smells like pool, that. Oh my God. You got it. So as you can see, we've gusseted it to here as well. Little Darkside webbed things. I think we're going to put a little bit more in while we've got time, just going to put a little bit of a gusset in here, just so it can't pull down on it. Maybe put one underneath as well. So yeah, don't want to spend much more time on it. That's pretty much sorted now. Should be sturdy. Danny's a bit worried about bending this, but I think we'll try it, see what happens. It's never going to break it, it'll just bend it if it does anything. So happy with that. Mark needs to get this off and get another turret in and do the same on the Mark 1. Get that ready for Gav. So, as you can see, the rapturing is done, and the amount of work it is to be able to do it in here is an absolute nightmare, so we don't want to be doing it at random times. We try and get it all done together, so we've done a bit on the truck, this, and we're going to do a bit on the Touareg as well, my Touareg as well. This is a 1.8mm tip, or nozzle, whatever you want to call it, 2 bar of pressure, and he's got it absolutely bang on, I think. Can't ask for any better than that. So we've got rid of all the chrome at the bottom while we've done that. Might do the wing mirrors, we'll see, at least the mirror caps. And then we've done the bumpers. We're getting out of the way. We've done the bottom of the bumpers. It's bonnet's all been painted now, hasn't it, on that? Can we rip that off now? We'll rip that off. So we've done all the bonnet were just completely sanded back. So it's been outside since, but this were all sanded back completely to bare aluminium. So now that's all sorted and back on. So the only thing that we've not really done on this, we'll get the bumpers back on, we'll record doing that. But then the only thing that we haven't had a chance to repair or replace is the tailgate. So if anybody knows where there's a black tailgate, that'd be perfect. If not, one that's not rusty or rotten, give us a shout, because they look expensive and hard to get hold of, so we'd appreciate that anyway. So the body shop's finished with this. The front end looks sweet. I think the Raptor finishes it off really nice. It would have been a better job had we been able to split the bumper spats and stuff apart, but it was just going to snap them, so we had to leave them as they were. Done a bit of a different finish on the number plates around, and I think we've nailed it, or at least Mark has, with the positioning of this receiver hitch. Fits absolutely perfect there. Can't see any. Pull that grill out, can get to it no problem. So yeah, really happy. On to the next bit, wheels and a roof tent.